Trent, what are you doing professionally?
So what I'm doing professionally is I'm a buyer at a Tier 1 automotive supplier in Troy, Michigan, about 20 minutes north of Detroit. So I'm in the purchasing department. What we do is basically I manage supplier relationships, buy parts, and we build it into HVAC assemblies, engine cooling units, and sell it to all the auto manufacturers around the world.
How did playing football at Wayne College help you professionally?
So there's a few things that college football did to help me professionally. The biggest thing I go back to is mental toughness. There's a lot of things we did that really just, I guess, sucked during college football, but now when you think about it, it trained you for life. It was just an amplified version of life and trained you to be relentless in everything you do and not really give in, give up, and just have that mental toughness.
What advice would you give to a young man who's thinking about playing at Wayne State versus another school?
So the advice I'd give to someone who wanted to play at Wayne State versus another school, I would say that, Wayne State, we have a great coaching staff, and they definitely care about growing leaders and growing people. And it's tough to find that, especially in the bigger programs. And I think we have a perfect niche in a Division II program where they allow you to basically do what you need to do to grow. For instance, I was doing internships in the summer. I would work out in the morning, and I was able to do internships. My coach, I went to Italy for a study abroad, and my coach was all for it, paid for the credits, and it was a great experience. And that was it was an off season, but I mean, they gave us that opportunity. I don't know if you would get that somewhere else with another coaching staff.
What does it mean to you to be part of the Campbell Trophy, Brodbeck?
So, at first when I was nominated, so what it means to me to be part of the Bill Campbell, I guess, brotherhood here. At first when I got nominated in 2016, I didn't really think anything of it. I wasn't totally aware of what it was. It was a great honor. But now that I'm here, I'm starting to see that, this is huge. It's creating connections to a lot of people. And I think it's huge to network constantly when you're in a job. Even if you love your job, even if you think you know where you're going, it's very important to constantly network. And to have this opportunity to hear some of these people talk and even talk to people, like I had the opportunity to talk to General McChrystal yesterday for about 45 minutes. And that guy's like a celebrity to me. So just to be able to talk with those people and kind of pick their brain and kind of reach out for coaches, and that's very important. So that's why this thing is huge to me.
What were you hoping to take away from the summit?
What I was hoping to take away from this summit is basically a network of people that I can reach out to, talk to, and maybe not just to take from them, but to give to them too what they need. Because there's a lot of guys, I'm kind of in the middle ground here. There's older guys and guys who are right out of college. And I think it's very important, since I've been in the workforce for a few years, so I'm 25 now. Some of these guys are right in that transition period, so they're kind of in limbo and kind of just looking for answers and looking for advice. And just even the smallest stuff helps them. So I think that's really important, that outside of thinking what I wanted to get out of it.
What advice would you give to a new nominee who's thinking about coming to the summit?
The advice I'd give to a new nominee who's thinking about coming to the summit is absolutely. This, like I said, this is absolutely huge. The connections you can make, the people that are right in front of you talking to are big time people. And they're always open to talk. You can look for coaches here, you can look for mentors. It's huge. And just the connections between all the guys, all the ladies here, it's awesome. And you might run into something you don't know what you're getting into, and it might lead you down a different path. And that's just super important, because there's a million things you can do. So it's good to connect with all these people.